you asked the question, Melinda, how do I do this? There's basically four very, very important points. Okay. First off is you have to open up the channels of elimination. Because if you have blockages, if you put something good into your body, okay, all you're going to do is cause congestion, and that's going to create what was good turn into something bad. So you have to open up the elimination organs. For women, that's urination, defecation, perspiration, respiration, and a blessing, even though it sometimes doesn't really express that, that would be menstruation. Menstruation is a purification of a woman's body in preparation to create a new life. How do you protect the blood? Because that's the second point. Once you've opened up the channels of elimination, you need to start building healthy blood. Okay, that's number two. In healthy blood, there's a whole protocol for building blood. You know, I teach athletes this. One of the questions is, how can I increase my hemoglobin to carry more oxygen? Well, you need to increase your red blood count. And in doing that, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to increase the hemoglobin, but I need to increase the hemoglobin and the red blood count to increase the hemoglobin. And how can I do that in a healthy way without breaking, you know, the rules of blood doping? Okay. And we all know about what happened to the great cycler who lost all his awards for blood doping.
Yeah.
So any great athlete knows this. And the best blood doping that is legal is the ingestion of the blood of plants, green plants.
Chlorophyll.
So chlorophyll. Yeah. So when you start increasing chlorophyll, okay, while you've opened up the channels of elimination, you're now eating foods and drinking chlorophyll to build blood. Okay, you are then supporting the environment by supporting the stomach in its production of sodium bicarbonate by adding baking soda, sodium potassium bicarbonate. So you need to hyper perfuse alkalinity. So the ideal pH of the urine is 8.4, and the urine is a product of the interstitial fluids, which is this large body of water that surrounds every cell. So regeneration. So if you're building a muscle, blood flows there. I don't know if you know this science or not, but when blood flows to a muscle that's stressed, blood differentiates and redifferentiates into, guess what? A mesoderm, and then a new muscle cell. So if you're ever asked, you'll know the answer. How do I build muscle? How do I build bone? How do I build a new liver, which happens every 6 weeks? How do I build new bones, which happens every 3 to 4 months? How do I regenerate my skin, which happens every 30 to 60 days? How do my eyesight? Okay. You don't do this by polluting the body with eggs, which is one of the most dangerous foods that you can ingest. There it is, using sodium potassium bicarbonates in the prevention and treatment of disease. This right here,
this is the truth. This is the truth.
This is worth all the gold. Take at least 3 to 5 grams in 4 ounces or 120 mLs of purified water. And I'm going to do that morning and night, or anytime. Listen to these words. Anytime the pH of my urine drops below 8.4. And that's how you do step 3, which is the purification of the fluids that take you out of decompensated acidosis of the interstitium. And the reason I can say this is because of Dr. Galina Magalko. Because we quantified this. We quantified this and we measured this, and we have the testing behind it and the published studies to say what can happen if you do this thing. And Renetta, you're absolutely right. When you start purifying the fluids, you protect the membranes. And isn't that the intention of ivermectin? Isn't that the intention of hydroxychloroquine? Doesn't that drive alkalinity in through the membranes of cells and raise the pH of the intracellular fluids? Yes. Now, you know, absolutely. So I wear something to link my body frequency, not with cell towers, not with satellites. It's called the quantum link, and I wear it, and I wear it at my heart, okay? Because my heart is putting off a sound. It's putting off a sound. I like to use silver because silver and I get along really well. And it's basically, gold is good, but it's too expensive. And silver is more in my price range. But some people can't afford even silver or gold, so they can go to plastic. But I have a real problem with plastic on my skin. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yes, it contains the linking material, and the linking material in the center here is a crystal powder. Okay, that's your tuning fork to amplify that amplification. So when you wear this here, when you wear it, it picks up your body frequency, and guess what it does? It links to you. Now, why is that important?
So it's a grounder too.
So the reason it links to it is because there is a resonant link. It's called quantum link.
Yeah.
And what happens with crystal is it emulates that vibrational frequency and reinforces it. So it can't be broken. So when you're being bombarded because you've got whatever you've got in your body and you haven't figured out how to get rid of it, whether it's been implanted or not, intentionally or with intention, this is how you begin to restore. But it doesn't work as well if your internal environment is polluted.
Right.
So you have to purify that. And it's very difficult to purify it if you're eating foods that contain the blood or the anatomical elements or the genetic material of animals. You're trying to get rid of all that.
I rarely eat meat. I do lots and lots of juicing and lots of protein organically. Yeah, I really don't trust meat at all.
Well, meat is made from blood. Okay, yep. And blood is made from whatever that animal's being fed.
Yep.
Okay. So people say, well, I don't eat or drink the blood of animals. I'm sorry, that is not a true statement.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not even drinking the blood. You're also drinking the fluids, both vascular and interstitial fluid of those animals.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if that's not being descriptive enough for you to say, look, I'm done with eating the flesh of animals because I'm done eating the blood and fluids of animals.
Right.
Oh, that's bad.
You cannot have the kind of quantum link that you're looking for that will change your life, both not just physically but energetically, and reconnect you to your true self, which is who you are inside, which is your eternal spiritual body.